It's Terry Bontemps. We're doing something a little special tonight. I needed to have this recorded so I could play it back. And the reason I'm doing it tonight is because I only was able to get an audio. I don't have any video. But tonight, tomorrow, the next day, whatever it may be, I have a student. And he's a really unique guy. I want to talk to you about him this evening because he happens to be 28 years old and he's been homeless for 3 years. He's been sleeping out of his truck. We're in 6 months into COVID right now and we're dealing with this pandemic. So what does a guy do to pull himself up by his bootstraps to make a better life for himself and his girlfriend? Guess what he does? He goes out and he flips his first house. He flips his first house and makes $3,000 of profit. Wow. That's a 468% return on his investment. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a 468% ROI as we're dealing 6 months into COVID. Now he paid $700 to be trained in real estate. And he made $3,000 back from his investment. He's homeless, living out of his truck, 6 months into COVID. And so I have an interview I want everyone to listen to. So I decided to make a nice cozy fire. Got a couple seats for you, if you like. Come on in and join me. I got some wine. There's mine right here. You're not going to see me tonight. I'm just going to kind of hang out on the sidelines. I figured you guys didn't want to see my face. You see my face all the time. Figured we'd go ahead and light a fire, get close, have a little wine, listen to how this young man is doing really great in real estate. So with that being said, I'm looking at my technology, but technology doesn't seem to be working right for whatever reason. So we're going to have to wing it and see how we do. All right, let's see. Starting the screen share. But anyway, hey, my name is Terry Bontemps, and I usually call this Real Talk. Real talk, real estate talk. Oh, there's my shirt. You just kind of got to see me on the side. But again, cannot see my screen share, so this is going to be pretty hard. Maybe I'll just play it in the background. You don't have to see the screen. So, all right, we go ahead and play it. Anyway, welcome to another episode. Let me grab myself a quick drink here. Real Estate Real Talk, where I keep it real. Tonight's going to be just me and the audio. I have these shows on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it's at 5 p.m. Pacific, and we go 8 in the morning Pacific. It's the real estate show that you're ever gonna hear. And Fridays, again, that's ladies. That is ladies' day, all night, where the ladies can come in and ask me questions about real estate. Against all odds, being homeless for 3 years. Can you imagine that? Being homeless. You know, I get all kinds of people. They call me and ask so many questions. Questions about, how much money do I need? I don't have any credit. I don't have a degree. I don't have a real estate license. I can't qualify. And sometimes I struggle because I know that you can do real estate without money. You can do it without credit. What is the main thing? What is it? What is the secret sauce that I can tell every single person that I run into? And I think from this young man calling me today, I think I have an answer. Again, he's been homeless for 3 years. We're 6 months into COVID. This guy goes out and flips a house and makes $3,000. Oh boy, you're gonna hear how excited he is, about real estate. Now I started him, and he was kind of full of himself. You know, you're gonna hear in this audio what he thought of me as his coach, which a lot of people, I think, believe that. He thought I was a con man. He thought I was just wanting to take his money. That's his belief, but his attitude showed because I was in Hawaii on vacation. A lot of people wouldn't answer their phone when they're in Hawaii on vacation. I knew his story. I knew he was homeless. He calls, I pick up the phone, and I start talking to him. And he's full of attitude. So I just kind of said, hey, look, guy, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm in Hawaii. Paid for a trip. I'm trying to help you. But it seems like you know more than I do, so I'm going to let you figure it out for yourself. So I guess he decided he wants to, part ways and go do his own thing. The one thing I found out about him, he didn't give up. So what is it? What is it that determines what a person is to be successful, I think, in anything in life? Not just real estate. Run a restaurant, you have a barbershop, a hair salon, you're in business for yourself, you're into real estate, you want to be a real estate investor. I don't think, after this conversation, I don't think it's money. I don't think it's credit. Because this guy didn't use any credit, didn't use any money. He told me he didn't even go see the house. He didn't even go pick up his check. One of his partners brought the check to him. During COVID, 6 months into COVID, and being homeless. To me, boy, that's a sign of the American dream. A guy that's so determined. He's so determined to change his fate in life. I want you guys to meet Raymond. I think he's going to be the next, he's 28. I think he's going to be the next big real estate investor, mentor, coach, speaker, and trainer that's headed to the top. I told him I'm going to develop a course. I'm going to help him teach other people how to do what he just did. Now, that's an amazing story. I don't know of anybody that's got a course out there that's teaching how to make money with no money, no credit, being homeless, living in his truck, and 6 months into COVID. Wow. That's a true rags to riches story. So I'm going to try to help promote in marketing. I'm going to try to get some of my students to talk to him personally, to listen at his attitude, to listen at what drives him, because I think that's the thing that makes a person successful. It ain't the color of their skin. It ain't their black, green, yellow, white. It ain't their gender. It ain't the money. It ain't the credit. I think it's something deep down inside, that sheer will, determination to be successful against all odds, any obstacles that come your way. I think that's what it takes to be successful in any endeavor. So let's listen to Raymond. And again, I'm not taking any comments tonight. I'm just here to enjoy myself. Again, I got my little wine. I got some wine for you guys if you like. Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. Let's listen to Raymond. See what he has to say. Again, about being homeless for 3 years, 28 years old. And he told me him and his girlfriend gonna drive for dollars, which means he's gonna look for more real estate. And I said, hey man, y'all gonna get married, drive for dollars. You're gonna have kids that drive for dollars in real estate. This guy is determined to be successful. Hello, it's Terry. How can I help you?
Hey, how you?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, my friend?
Oh, fine. This is great champagne.
What's going on, Ray? How you doing, man?
Man, all is well, man. I just called to thank you. Thank you for for a second, but playing. I was just playing with your game a lot. Playing the game, and I ended up actually doing a deal because I got so good at the game.
Wait a minute. I had a guy call me and says, "Man, I was listening to your videos, and I made $2,500 just listening to your videos." I says, "Man, I'm sometimes a little shocked myself at what's possible." So you saying just by playing the game, that's the way you predominantly learned how to do real estate from me?
Exactly. I just kept on playing. I was bored. I didn't even have I got a PlayStation system. So I was like, let me go ahead and play some type of game. So I just kept on playing the game, and I said, what? Let me try to run this in real life. So I went on Zillow. Because financially at the time I didn't have no money. So I said, what? Let me go ahead and go to the for sale by owner section of Zillow. Mm-hmm. And then I went to the for sale by owner, and I said, let me go ahead and do something different. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same strategies that we learned in the video. In the game, and let me go ahead and use the same formula. Right. So I just called for sale by owners and used the same formula until I ran into one for sale by owner, and they were willing to sell. Yeah. Posted a deal on Facebook, got it under contract first and foremost. Uh-huh. Posted a deal on Facebook. I got somebody to help me out because I didn't know too much about. They was asking for proof of funds and whatnot. Right. But I got somebody to help me out in that regardless to that. But then everything else went smooth sailing.
How long did it? Okay, first of all, how much did you make?
I made $3,000.
Wait a minute now. You made $3,000 from playing a game.
From playing a game, $3K.
A real life game. All right. That means it works in real life.
Yeah, it's real life, man. Thank you, man. And and at the time, a lot of people, I just had to practice patience, because a lot of us, we want it right now.
Yes.
And I had to, I was either thinking or frustrated because I know me and you had a conversation about, my situation about me sleeping in my truck, and you're like, I remember one thing you said it's either, it's like everybody has a sad story, but it's up to you to change your situation. Like nobody should have pity for you. You need to go ahead and change your own situation. So I took heed to it. And hello?
Yeah, I'm listening, man. You just keep on talking. I'm pretty sure, man, there's somebody out there going through it. Now, Raymond, I know exactly who you are now. So you've been homeless, haven't you, Raymond?
Yeah, I've been homeless and struggling.
Come on, man. All right, let's get into the homelessness. How long have you been homeless?
Like for 3 years.
And you've been sleeping out of your truck?
Yeah.
And you decided to do real estate to change your circumstance?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Raymond, you need your own seminar company. You need your own. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If you take heed to what I'm saying, because I know I pissed you off.
Oh yeah, I didn't like you at the start.
Yeah, I didn't like you either.
yeah, you ain't like me too. And I just said, I said, you know what? Sometimes you need those type of people around. You don't need yes men's around and somebody that's gonna tell you what you need to hear. You need to be around people that's gonna tell you what you don't want to hear. So I got around you, and you told me what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
But hey, listen at this, Raymond. It wasn't that I didn't like you. It's just I didn't like the excuses. Now, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I was on vacation in Hawaii. Yeah. On vacation, I talked to you and tried to help mentor and coach you while I was on vacation.
Hey, you remember now? Yeah.
Right. I'm on a vacation, man. With my family.
You was with your family.
For 7 days, and I answered my phone, because I tell people I answer my phone 95% of the time, but now I'm taking it another level, and you called, and I said, hey, man, I'm going to try to help this guy out, because I know he's having hard times, and so you got a little, I rubbed you the wrong way, but guess what? You came back, and you proved me wrong by doing it. Now, you didn't prove me wrong. That motivation, that fire that I put up under your butt made you get going and look at the results right now. So it's all good, man. It's all luck.
Yeah, and it's like right now I got another homeowner contract. If that goes through, I'll be making 10,000 off of that home.
Man,
So
you got the secret sauce now, man. You didn't already did it once. You know it can be done. Now, tell me you made a copy of your check, man. You know you got to make a copy.
I didn't even make a copy of the check because this happened a couple weeks ago. But you know, I would say this. It just dawned upon me that you need to reach out to Terry because he's the one that really helped you out to understand formula. So I didn't take a picture, but if I do close on the other one, I know I will take a picture and definitely shout you out. Right. But I am using everything you taught me in the game, and I'm using it for my livelihood right now.
Well, the thing of it is, man. See, it takes it. What is the one thing that makes you successful? No one really knows, but you have choices, and you took the game to heart, man, and that is what got you going. So it's all good. Now, you can go to that bank and ask them for a copy. You know why you want a copy? You want to put that in your wallet, so every time you get one of those low moments, you pull out that copy of that check, and I guarantee you it'll bring you back to reality. Hey, look, Ray, you got to get going.
Yeah. And it's crazy because that's sometimes you got to break the ice before things come into your life. So I had to break the ice. And a small deal is still a good deal. So this happened, and I'm feeling good now, and I'm ready to close some more deals. And and I'm actually trying to get back in your program because I said if I can do this with wholesaling, then I know I can do this with banknotes.
Man, you can do it. You know what? Ray, look at this, man. You've been homeless for 3 years. You've been playing a game. You got a little frustrated at me, but here's the thing. You have achieved success, man. People out there go to college. People go spend $100,000 on real estate. People spend a whole lot of money, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but look what you did. You pulled yourself up from the bootstraps, from nothing to something, and I just want to say this to you, man. You need to keep going the way you are, and you need to start working on how you can talk and teach other people, because you got a true rags to riches. One day, man, you're going to be, hey, I used to be homeless, and I used to live in the truck, and I started doing real estate, and look where that's taken me. There's so many people that need that message. Now, we in August. This is August 20.
Yeah, they need to hear that. They definitely need to hear that.
Because, there's a lot of people, man, unfortunately, that have a situation similar to yours, so you could be the inspiration. But here's the thing. We're talking about August 29th. Now, the reason I'm saying the date, August 29th, 2020, is because we're, 6 to 7 months into COVID. Now, when did you close that deal?
We closed the deal. We actually closed the deal a week prior to my birthday. We closed it. My birthday is August 1st. We closed it, I think, July 25th. Yeah, 25th.
Man, congratulations and happy birthday. Again, that's about the best birthday gift you can get.
Yeah, most definitely. It was the best birthday gift, to get. And like I said, your program is inexpensive, and the fact that I was in your program and you make it very inexpensive, and you work with people. It's like that's God right there. You really.
Man, come on now, Raymond. Come on now. You getting ready to have church up in here, man.
You're a vessel, man, and anybody that's considering it, you to get into your program, because now considering to finish off this program so I can learn banknotes. I'm like, wow, man, wholesaling like this. So imagine with banknotes, imagine with subs twos, like sub twos, and
look at you. Listen at you sounding like a real estate investor, man. We can take like a truck.
I was on the phone speaking numbers with them, and I'm like, wow, you really know your numbers. In my head, I'm like, man, I play the game so damn much. It's like, yeah, I know the numbers. I know exactly what I need to offer you, because if it don't make sense, then it's not a good deal. Like you said, if it don't make sense, it's not a good deal.
Raymond.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm talking to at myself right now, man.
Yeah.
You sound just like me, man. Dude, you gonna be my little younger image. I swear you taking the words right out of my mouth. See, that means you taking the heart. Let's get to the numbers, man. Because see, you're a number guy, I'm a number guy. I was thinking this morning when I woke up, I said, you know, I'm not really a real estate investor. I'm a dang on accountant, man. I'm a bean counter. I count the numbers.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about it. What was the owner asking?
All right. The owner was asking for. She was asking for at the beginning. She was asking for 52,000 at the beginning. She was asking for 52,000.
All right.
The ARV on the home, if I'm not mistaken, was $79,000. But the
Wait
thing
a minute, hold on now. See, I like to break it down even simpler. See, you good, and you got these numbers down. There's some people out there like, what the hell just happened? So you telling me the house had an after repair value of how much?
The after repair value was $79,000.
Let's just make it 80. 80 round numbers. Simple.
80,000.
And she was asking how much?
She was asking for 52,000. But this is where it gets tricky at.
Come on.
Because even though I'm telling you that the after repair value was $79,000, that's not what the case was for the comps in that area, because it was really in the area where there were no, true comps, true comps for that home. So pretty much I started to learn about comps and stuff like that, but the ARV was $79,000 on the home, $80,000 pretty much. So what we went ahead and did was, and also too, just to make sure that I had other people on the deal, so that's why my deal, my number was 3,000. Because I did have other people on the deal, so I didn't want to, break that down to you.
Okay, so when you say other people now, did you have other wholesalers? You had another wholesaler?
I had other wholesalers that were also in on the deal.
How many?
It was two extra dudes that was on the deal, and the only reason that the two extra dudes was on the deal because one kind of connected me to the other dude. This is my first deal, so I don't really know too much about what I'm doing, so I got two other dudes on the deal.
Wait. All right, this guy, I'm gonna call this one three dudes, three wholesaling dudes.
Wholesaling dudes.
So you made 3,000. What did the other wholesale dude make?
Oh, we all made 3,000 apiece.
Oh man, y'all out there killing it. Y'all ought to, hey, you know what? Y'all ought to form a team, man.
Yeah, now we definitely need to form a team.
3 dudes, 3,000. Man, y'all need your own reality shows. What you need.
Yeah.
All right, come on, man. Tell the story now.
All right, so yeah, it's a lady in this lady was in Illinois and whatnot. So pretty much we just wanted to wholesale this house. I said, okay, cool. She called me, and one thing I did was just talk to her about her situation. So once we spoke about her situation, I asked her. I said, like how interested are you? How fast are you interested in selling? And she said it right away. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and create a contract for us. But I said, let's go ahead and put it down for 52,000. Even though it was at 80,000, the ARV is at 80,000, and I did talk her down to 52,000 on the house. There was still some issues with the comps and whatnot in that area. So that's why I connected with my boy Devin, and he went ahead and looked at the real comps for that area, and it was somewhere around 75,000. So it was still good. So we went ahead and just locked it at 52,000. What happened was we weren't moving the property, and we was like, why are we not moving this? Why the property is not selling, And we went deep down into it, and we realized that in that area, something that was similar in that area sold for $50,000. Yeah, $50,000. So this is where it starts to get real sweet. So after that happened, I let the deal go, Terry. I let the deal go because it just didn't sound right to me. Because it's like, I got it under contract, and nobody's trying to buy it. And you know, we really ain't got no real buyers.
Wow.
So I let the deal go. But the other day, I was pressed. I'm like, man, I'm not getting no deals in or whatnot. And then she called me again, and she said, "How about this? How about we go low on the numbers because I like you?"
Wait a minute. Wait. You a guy got no experience, and she said she liked you.
She said, I like you.
And
So-
now you see, there's another sign. There's another sign you're meant to be in this business, man.
Yeah. I was like, wow, you like me? Okay, I'm gonna go off this little liking thing. Because you like me, then I like you too. so we talking on the phone, and she said, "How about we do 35?"
Oh,
I said, honestly, I can do 35, but now I'm seeing that the last house in this area sold for 50,000, 51,000 or something like that. Let me go ahead and can we do 29,000?
Wait a minute. She called you and said she liked you. She went from 52 to 39?
35.
She went to 35, and then you went lower and said what?
29K.
Wait a minute.
29.
Wait a minute. No. Come on, man. That's too good to be true. There's people out there saying, man, he been smoking some stuff. He's high right now. Give me them numbers again. I got to clean my ears out. Tell it to me again. Come on, man.
So in order to make this deal really work for me, I had to get it at 29K. And what happened was, when we got it at 29K, we decided to sell it for, what did we sell it for? We sell it for 29K. We sell it for 38,000. Because like I said, this is the first deal. So I just wanted to make sure that we didn't go too above that somebody would be interested in buying the property. So
Right.
I said, let's go ahead and just do 38K. And once we did 38K, 9,000, which it actually wasn't 38, it was 39,000. When we did 39,000, we got to pay costs. We got to pay closing costs and whatnot, the closing costs and fees. Once we did 39,000, we found an end buyer. Well, my friend found an end buyer, and once we found the end buyers, they really took it over from there. And we closed it virtually. We weren't even around the house.
Wait a minute, man. Slow down. Wait a minute, man. That's too good to be true. Now, you closed it virtually. So first of all, you learned about the closing costs because that was in the game. So you knew about that. Now, you didn't go to the closing table is what you're telling me, right? You didn't have to go sit down some meeting.
Nah, we didn't go to the closing table. We didn't go to the closing table at all.
How did you get a check, man? Come on, doing COVID.
Well, I had my friend Devin. He went ahead and got the 9,000, and he wanted to be professional, so he wrote a check to everybody. Me, Devin, me and Chris. He wrote a check to me and Chris.
Stop. You telling me, man, you didn't have to leave. Somebody brought you a check for $3,000.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And I was over here like, bro, real? I said, this real? This got to be a dump game right here. This got to be a dump game right here. I never thought that, like just messing with numbers. Because when I got into your program, you said I need you to focus on numbers.
Right.
And I said, nah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I need to focus on the house. You talking about numbers? You like, no, I need you to focus on numbers. You don't need to focus on any house. You don't need to focus on nothing else but numbers. And in my head, I'm like, nah, man, Terry, he one of the most scam artists.
Yeah, scam artist. Yeah, that's what they call it.
And then I said, the scam artist Terry, he's talking. He bull job. That's what y'all old school brothers say. Bull job and whatnot. So I said, let me go ahead and just play with the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did. I said, let me just look, because everything in the foreclosure millionaire, your game, bank foreclosure, in the game, it's just so straightforward, and it's like a real deal game. And I just kept on playing with it. And I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and incorporate that. And but let me do it virtually, because in COVID-19, you really can't go to people's houses like that, anyways.
So wait a
You
minute.
can't really go there.
Wait. Did you say in COVID-19, you telling me, did you go to the seller's house?
No, I didn't.
Wait a minute. Wait. Man, you're going too fast. You're excited. I love your enthusiasm. But there's people on the line, man. They still back there stuck at Terry's. He's running game, man. He's just playing with you. But you now didn't even have to go to the owner's house. You did it virtually.
Yeah.
And then somebody brought you a check.
Yeah.
Man, you need to make a course, man. But you know what? When you make that course, people gonna call you a con man, because you call me a con man. You ain't believing me. They gonna do the same thing with you, man. What comes around goes around, right?
But you know one thing though. It showed me that you never should judge a book by its cover. And the reason why I say that is, not saying that because I did inquire to you about your program, but at that time I was like in a low place. So I guess I was just looking to get scammed by somebody. Then
the real deal comes around, huh?
Yeah, then the real deal comes around.
You don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, then you was talking to me about, Raymond, I know where you at. Everybody's been there, and it's like, where are you going though? Yeah. And then I had to really sit down. Now I'm over here driving for dollars. Now I'm subs twos, looking at pre-foreclosures, failed listings.
Get it, man. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and it's also thinking about owning property. So learning how to when you build something back up to this equity, to refinance, put people in, tenants in, all these things that I'm learning now. And it's like, wow, if I didn't get it around Terry, none of this would really be possible. So, that's what I'm saying. Like when we talk about, bank notes and talk about all that, I'm like, yo, anybody that's listening out there, like, man, Terry is the real deal.
Come on, wait a minute. I got to hear that again for myself. Say it one more time.
Terry's the real deal.
You know what, Ray, man, I'm so proud of you, man. Ray, you kind of remind me of my kids, man. That's how I kind of treated you. Because I knew you were going through tough times, man. I lost 2 houses to foreclosure, Ray.
Wow.
It don't compare to being homeless, though, right? But I understand the pain. You understand my pain. And I know because you're young, man, you can overcome it. See, I've overcome those 2 foreclosures. And it was just learning and growing. But I had the dogged determination that you're telling me right now. That's exactly what determination I had at my moment.
Yeah.
And now you are experiencing firsthand what it takes. See, anything less than what you did, Raymond, you wasn't gonna make it, man. You didn't have it. You had it in you, but you didn't use it to your abilities. Now you're taking your circumstance and you're using that as fuel to make you get out here and make things happen. See, right now you drive and you looking all day long, whereas before you just driving from one place to the next. You ain't looking at real estate.
Yeah.
You ain't looking at real estate at all, man. So I couldn't be more proud.
And it's crazy because, like, we all you had a conversation with me because my dad passed away 3 years ago, and you had that conversation with me. You told me like it's just time for you to get yourself together. It's not time to have any pity on yourself, and that was one of the conversations that we needed to have. So when I went into this and I went on Zillow, I didn't go on Zillow to expect to close a house.
Right.
I went on Zillow to expect to fail because I wanted to learn what it is to fail rather than what it is to win. Because if you understood what it is, like when they was asking for proof of funds and whatnot, and we went ahead and got it, it was like we were failing. But once we found out how to do it, it became easier. If that makes any sense. Yeah. So what I'm really trying to say is like don't come into this business like, I'm not saying fail, but I'm saying fail forward. If you're gonna fail and learn how to win. That's what real estate is. Always fail and learning how to win.
Raymond, here's what I want you to do. I want you to start, you're a young guy, I want you to figure out how you can start talking to young people, homeless people, figure out, and I'll show you because I'm doing it now with live streaming, but you need to get on live, you need to get on the internet and start training people. Start charging them $50, $100 to show them how to do what you did virtually.
Yeah.
Right? So you can make some money, so you can, take care of your situation. Those people that you're training will be people that will look for deals for you, like your other two partners. You can make that happen, man. You don't need nobody's approval, Ray. You're the real deal right now, man. Can't nobody say they've come as far as you have, from as low as you started with, from nothing, scratch, zero, homelessness, living in your truck for 3 years, to going out and make $3,000, man. Man, Ray, I don't care what you do, you better do that. Keep working like you're working. Now, I did want to say one thing. Next time you get a house at that great of a value, call me, because what y'all could end up doing was y'all could have got a loan from a hard money lender, and y'all could have been the contractors, and y'all probably could have walked away maybe with about 10 grand a piece for the three of you. Now, that's hindsight, but the best thing that ever happened, Ray, the best thing that ever happened was you putting that $3,000 in your pocket. You'll never be the same guy. You even sound good, man. When I talked to you before, man, you were so depressed I didn't even want to talk to you.
Yeah, and that's it's needed. It's needed to get you. Some people don't. A lot of us don't like to get into those moments. But I had to get into that moment, because if I didn't get into a depressed moment or a low point in my life, then I'll never come to realization that I need to be the one to change my trajectory on my life.
Man, dude, you sound so good, man. I'm telling you, Ray, don't you stop talking, man. The way you're talking to me with this emotion, man, you are an excellent motivational speaker.
Yeah.
People need to hear this, man. And you got I can't tell the message you told.
Yeah.
So I decided one day that I'm going to tell the world what I do. And I'm glad I did, because if I wouldn't have did that, I would have never met you. And you need to find people that look up to you the way you looked up to me. But let's do one thing. I always talk about ROI, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you invested, let's say, $700 in my program.
Yeah.
And you made $3,000. Let's look at that return on the investment, right?
Oh, snap. Now we got to go to that. Hold on.
Let's go to that, to the game. So you got your calculator?
Yes, 700.
Right. So you're 3,000. You got to do the profit divided by the investment, right?
Yeah, 3,000. Yeah, that's Hold on. I want to make sure I do this correct. Make sure I do this correctly.
3,000 divided by 700.
Yeah, 3,000. Yeah, 3,000 divided by 700. Yeah, I got that. I just wanted to make sure, because we've been doing a lot of percent. But it's 4.2. 4.2.
You got to move it to the right. That's a 428% return.
Yeah, 428% return. Yeah, 428% return. Yeah.
Ray, don't ever forget that. So when you go out here and you start talking to people, say, hey, I invested $700. I made $3,000. That gave me a 428% return on my money. Now take that and multiply it by 100,000, 500,000, or a million. Boom. It's all the same game. Whether it's $1, $5, $100, $1,000, 100,000, 10,000, it don't matter. You got a 428% return on your money. You do that all day long, Ray, you're going to be living in the house of your dreams, whatever house you want to live in.
Oh, no, and that's where I'm at now. That's why I'm putting a lot of that money to the side for marketing purposes, so I can go ahead and get more homes under contract, so I can get the house of my dreams now. I'm 28 now.
Well, here's the thing. Don't think it's the money, Ray. Don't think it's the money.
Yeah.
But now, again, I ain't telling you not to, but you did that with no money and no credit.
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to ask you about, I said, all right, these homes, everybody, wholesale, you find a good deal, you can wholesale it. But I wanted to ask, do you wholesale REOs?
Well, with REOs, and especially if you're dealing with the bank, you got to have your own cash. So you got to have the money to close it, then you can wholesale it. So that's a more difficult situation. Now, the best thing you did was working with private owners. Because see, that lady, ain't no bank gonna say, hey, Ray, I like you. I'm gonna drop it down You ain't never getting that. The bank is going to stay firm. There's not much leeway in play. But now again, there's more to it, and I don't want to really get into it, but you can start looking for people that have money to invest with you so you can buy the REO, so you can flip it. There's many, many different ways. Again, it's like the Rubik's Cube. But you know what? We're going to have to cut this short because my listeners are going like, man, that was amazing. And they getting tired, man. I'm not getting tired, but they getting tired. And they're like, well, you know what? I want to go do something else now. But you did say PlayStation. You played, you can use PlayStation to play my game with?
No, I'm saying that I have a PlayStation, I don't have a PlayStation, so I drive trucks, that's what I'm saying. I was sleeping in my truck.
Right.
So I just use your game as like a PlayStation game, it sounds weird, but I use it to like get my mind off of things, so if I just play the game, it's like, it's a numbers game, so I just play it, but it's a numbers game, but it looks like a Monopoly game in a sense.
There you
so,
go.
So I just was using it just to ease my mind when it's pretty much, it was like my scapegoat, like it was my safe haven.
It's your
like,
entertainment.
Yeah, it's my entertainment. So I just go ahead and just use it to just entertain me. And I said, oh snap, I forgot, I messed up on that. Let me go back and do it again. Let me go back and do it again. Oh, why my numbers off? No, this was supposed to cost this. This was supposed to cost that. Oh, I see what Terry trying to do. I see what Terry is doing. So.
Raymond, you're killing it, man.
Yeah.
You sound like me when I'm teaching, man. Just everything gets exciting. Your blood circulates. You're going to pass out. But, I'm going to say this, man. Developing that game with what you just told me, developing that game was well worth it. If nobody else gets anything from it, Ray, I can sleep good, man. And I just got a big smile on my face because validation, man. And that validation from you by itself. Now I got all kinds of bad reviews on that game, man. You know what you just did? You squashed all of those damn reviews. Now the funny thing of it is, a lot of gamers get on there and they think they're just gonna push buttons to become a millionaire.
No.
My game is math. See, you're talking that math language. My game is math. So if you don't understand math, you don't understand real estate, you're gonna give it a bad review. But guess what? There's this guy named Raymond Champagne that went homeless, was living out of his truck, been homeless for 3 years, picked up the game, started playing, went out in the real world during COVID, 6 months into COVID-19, the worst epidemic we've ever had, and he made $3,000 without even going to see the house and without even going to get the money. The money came to him. Come on, man.
And a home under contract right now. Let's not forget that.
Oh, he's got one under contract right now.
Yeah, I got a seller trying to sell me 8 of his homes right now as well, another one.
Right. I need to come to your seminar, man. Shit. How to kill it during COVID. Raymond, shit. You know what? If anybody calls me Raymond and they want to do real estate, I'm going to send them to you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you part of the coaching program. You're going to keep all the money. If they want to do it your way, Ray, I'm going to say, hey, look, I got a student named Ray that's killing it. Hey, you got to come up with a name for your program, man.
Oh, it's the Champagne Global. Champagne Global. We Champagne Global Real Estate. You know what I'm saying?
Go on with your bad self. Now, how old are you, Raymond?
I'm 28 now. I just turned 28 3 weeks ago.
Come on, man. Wait a minute. I got some people that's over 28, right? And they be talking about, man, it is this, man, it is that. I have a guy, Ray, that's on live stream right now. He following me. You know what he told me last night?
What?
He got to talk to me about a discount. You know what I said? I said, look, dude, I ain't negotiating against myself. He trying to, hey, you know what? I want to take your program, but you're going to have to give me a discount. I said,
Nah.
Are you crazy?
Nah, no discount because
he don't
charge
want to do it.
$20,000.
Yeah, he don't want to do it right. If he don't want to pay the cost for the value, he don't see it. So
and it's crazy. It's crazy, Mr. Terry. Like a lot of us don't want to pay for the value because they're so caught on what the other person's about to make, but they don't want to see the value in it. And it's like I bypassed all that to say, let me go ahead and use this, take the last couple dollars I got to my pocket and just invest it in Mr. Terry's program because the value that I'm going to get back is going to help me out in the long run.
It's your ROI, right? It's your ROI.
It's an ROI.
Right? You got 4
Yeah.
4 times, man. 4.2. What was it? What's 485?
Yeah, 485. Yeah.
Man, that's an investment in yourself. And see, if a person don't want to invest and spend a little money so they can make 4 times money back, they really don't need to be investing because they don't understand. When you're an investor, you learn how to multiply and increase your money. You grow your money. You build that's what an investor does, right? But see, they don't want to spend no money. They want to discount it, then they want to grab and complain about it. And they say it don't work. See, their mindset is in the wrong place, man. And we got to cut this short. You know why? Because we're giving away way too much information. And me and you need to be paid for this service we doing. So I'm definitely going to put you in my Rolodex. And I'm going to tell people about you. I'm saying, you know what? You got the same number, Ray?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Well, I have 678-678-764.
All right, hold on one second. Now, you don't want to put your number out there like that, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't do that, okay?
You have to block that out.
Cool, man. I got you. You didn't say a whole lot. I talked over you anyway. But anyway, what I'm going to do is give me a call back when you got a free moment. Because I'm working on a couple things. We'll get, back on track with things. You good? I'm just so proud of you, man. I really am because I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you go from the homeless in the truck to that nice place, man. I want to be the guy that's going to be your promoter. I'm going to set you up with marketing. I'm going to make sure, because I've had students that made a lot of money now. I have a student that made 1.2 million. One of my students made 400,000. One guy made 28,000 in 45 days. One guy made 2,500 bucks just by watching the videos. But that relationship me and you developed, I'm going to make sure I get you started in the speaking business. And we're going to blow you up, man.
That's love, man.
It ain't nothing I got to try to teach you. You got natural instincts. I'm going to make sure that I do what I can so you get that house one day, man. I can have a bigger smile on my face, right? We got to cut it loose, man. I really appreciate it. Any last thing, any words of wisdom, whatever you feel that you want to share with these guys, it's your moment.
The only thing I can say is, man, don't underestimate the power of God. Really, don't underestimate your circumstances. Like everybody going through it, but it's like it's all to test who you are, test your will. Test your discipline, test everything about you. So just keep the level head and just stay focused on that end goal, pretty much.
And that works even during COVID.
Yeah, right now, actually, to tell you the honest truth, I think COVID is the reason why I got this deal. To be honest with you, COVID right now is the reason because now everybody wants to stay in the home. Nobody wants you to come to their house right now. So virtual is it right now.
Ray,
virtual hospitality is it.
Hey Ray, I tell all of my clients that I talk to, it's called the 6 Ds, and you're going to like this, Ray. I don't know if I talked to you back then. The 6 Ds, like David. You deal with people that are dealing with divorce, debt, distress, and death. Death, divorce, and distress.
Yeah.
And that's probably what that lady was dealing with, okay? When you can deal with someone like that, you can get a discount on the property, and then you get that discount on the property, Ray, you make some dollars, right?
Yeah.
That's what COVID is. COVID's going to make a lot of investors some money if they understand what you just talked about. People don't want to open up their house. Everything is virtual. Perfect time. Now, for the other real estate investors that don't make no money, they don't have your mentality, Ray. So you got a certain mentality. Not everybody wants to do and deal with people the way you have. They just don't have it in them, but that's okay. They like the good market. They like when everything's going good. The kids are happy. They're going to school. They traveling. They don't have to wear these masks. See, real estate, 2020, 21, 22, it's about wearing a mask. And ain't nobody ever made that course, Ray. And I'll tell you what, beside myself, you the number 2 guy that's made a course about wearing a mask during COVID, doing real estate. Ray, we got to go, man. Shut it down. I told somebody last night I was so hot, man. The roof is on fire.
And guess what? Like once I get off work, I'm my girlfriend dropped $4 with me, so Hey, time for dollar kids. If you want your allowance, you gonna have to drive for some dollars.
Ray, get off my phone, man. Get off my phone. Hey, dude, congratulations again. I'm so proud of you, man. You made my life, dude. You have made my life.
Man, thank you for that father figure. Thank you for that father figure advice that you gave me, man. And that's why I got that $3,000 check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, now, if you got some extra money, just send it in the mail. I'll spend it, man.
Yes, sir. You already know it's coming your way.
All right, brother. No, you keep your money. You know what? That's my seed into them little kids driving for dollars, so you can buy them a popsicle when they out there driving. See you later, Ray, man. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, man. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Wow. Here's a toast to Ray, y'all. Oh my gosh. Is that exciting? I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Man, I was practically in tears listening to Ray tell me that story. I was practically in tears. Man, this is why I do this stuff. You know, every once in a while somebody pops up and does something exceptional. Just like me when I started in real estate. I didn't have a whole lot. I wanted to have some things in life. And the vehicle that I looked at was real estate. And man, it changed my life. Like I tell you guys, you look back, once you make it, once you put in the work, once you have sleepless nights, you look up one day, you go, wow, whatever happened to the world I used to live in? It paid off my bills. Right now I have no debt. No debt at all. I don't owe nobody no money, especially no banks. All my automobiles, no debt. My real estate, no debt. I'm a landlord. I have cash flow coming in each and every month. I got one tenant that's not paying. No problem. Now again, I'm not on tonight because I don't want you guys to just look at me while we listen to a recording. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna make a nice little fire. Grab some wine, grab some glasses, give you guys a couple chairs so you can relax. Hope that fire is, you know, hopefully it's nice and warm. It's just me having fun. I don't know too many of you that are gonna find somebody that have as much fun as I'm having. Life's good. Even during COVID, life's good. All I'm trying to do is help someone, one person. If I can help one person, like I helped Raymond right there, I'm good. I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, y'all, and I'm gonna sleep like a baby. See, stories like that confirm the reason why I need to keep doing what I'm doing. Look, the young man is homeless. 28 years old and homeless. Come on now. I ain't never had to go through nothing like that. 28 years and homeless. Come on, can you guys imagine what it's like on a cold street, a hot street, 28 years old and homeless? I took that kid up under my wings because I felt for him. I didn't want my kids to be homeless. I don't want no kid to be homeless. He invested in himself. Unfortunately, but again, it ain't unfortunate. Unfortunately, he didn't want to listen. He thought he was the teacher. He thought he had something to prove. Maybe that's all those years of being on the streets. Maybe that's frustration from his dad passing away in his life. But I finally had to tell him, hey, look, man, I'm on vacation in Hawaii. I got 7 days in Hawaii. You called me because I know your situation and I want to help you. And so he decided he wants to give me a little attitude. I said, look, dude, see you later, man. You figure it out on your own. Which maybe was the best thing, because guess what? He's gone out now and he's made some money. Made $3,000 in real estate. He played my game. He loves my real estate game, bank foreclosure millionaire, because that's the next best thing to making your money in real estate in the real world. And he played it, and he played it, and he played it, and he played it. And that was his entertainment. That was his PlayStation while he was homeless playing my real estate game. He got so good with the numbers, he found a house, found a motivated seller. The motivated seller dropped the price He dropped it even lower. Him and two other friends, business partners, they all got $3,000 on a flip. A house he didn't even look at. He ain't even seen the house. He didn't even go to escrow. I don't even think he had to put on his mask. That's amazing. That's the power of real estate. Hey, y'all, I appreciate you being on tonight. I'm just doing something a little bit different because that's the way I like doing things. I like to mix it up. I like to throw some variety in there. I like to throw some style. My last name, Bontemps, means good time. Hey, and I love having a good time. So I want to thank you guys. I had a great time. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to do one more toast for Mr. Raymond. And I hope he gets out of that homeless situation pretty dang on quick. And I'm going to help him. I'm going to help him as much as I can. I'm going to sow into this young man. And I hope he goes on to be a great speaker. And I hope one day I'm in my recliner, kick back, got the fire going, and I see him go on TV. And he says, hey, you know what? I want to thank one person that was instrumental in my life. I want to thank a guy who took the time to listen to me, work with me, help me get my head on straight. I want to thank that guy. His name is Terry Bontemps. Oh my gosh. Man, woo, I'm going to have tears in my eyes. That's what it's all about, you guys. That's called making an impact on someone's life. A young man at 28. No telling what he could be doing at 28. Homeless. Man, there's a lot of trouble out there. And if I can help him stay out of that trouble, get him a house, he's got a girlfriend, have some kids, and they live a happy life, man, real estate was worth it. I remember my karate instructors when I was young. I didn't have time to be on the streets. Man, I was with my karate instructors. I was practicing karate. We was at the pizza party eating pizza and chicken. I just loved hanging around my karate instructor because it's almost like this young man, Raymond. That karate instructor was my role model, was my dad in times. Strong men. This dude wore a black belt. Didn't nobody mess with him, was what I thought. So that's the kind of guy I wanted to be. What? Hey, y'all have a good evening. I'll be back. Well, actually tonight, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow replaying this. I'll replay it tomorrow evening. I'll upload it to YouTube. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sinate. I hope I'm saying it right. Sinate. Sinate. And I'm probably saying it wrong, and I apologize, but I'm trying, and I love you being in here, participating with me. You probably the only one. I see one person. I see one eye, but you always support. You've been supporting forever. Thank you. All right, let's call it a night. I'm going to turn this fire off, going in the house, shut everything down, be ready to go about 4 o'clock in the morning, get up, do it again, do it again. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Thank you for hanging out with me. If there's anybody else, hey, thank you too. I appreciate you guys, okay? Hey, let's call it a night. I will see you guys later. And we're going to do this again Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Pacific. Real estate, real talk, and I keep it real. I keep it 100, right? That's what the kids say. Keep it 100. Again, this is my calling, you guys. I'm anointed for this. I'm serious. I love what I do. Ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping till the last breath on this earth. Ain't no stopping me now. All right. See y'all later.